Leviticus 27 concludes the book by addressing vows, dedications, and acts of devotion, a fitting reflection of Israel's relationship with the holy God they serve. This chapter illustrates the seriousness of making promises to God and the sacred nature of all that is consecrated to Him. It reminds Israel that their lives, possessions, and even their land ultimately belong to the Lord. The chapter begins with the valuation of persons who are vowed to the Lord. Leviticus 27:1-8. Such vows were voluntary acts of commitment, expressions of gratitude, repentance, or dedication. When a person vowed themselves or another to God's service, their value was set according to age and gender. 50 shekels of silver for a man aged 20 to 60, 30 for a woman, and lesser amounts for children or the elderly. Yet God also made provision for those unable to pay the full amount. The priest would adjust the value according to the individual's means, showing that divine devotion is not limited by wealth but by willing hearts. Next come the laws concerning animals, houses, and land vowed to God. Leviticus 27:9-25. Every clean animal offered becomes sacred and cannot be exchanged. Unclean animals, those unsuitable for sacrifice, could be redeemed by paying their estimated value plus 1/5. Similarly, if someone dedicated their house or family property, its worth was calculated based on its potential yield and proximity to the Jubilee year. Should the owner later wish to redeem it, repayment required the same additional fifth as a sign of reverence for God's claim on what was once freely vowed. Then comes a striking category: the devoted or banned things. Leviticus 27:28-29. Certain possessions or persons placed under a special oath known as cherem were set apart irrevocably for God. These could neither be sold nor redeemed, representing total, irreversible dedication. What was declared as most holy to the Lord symbolized complete surrender to divine ownership. Finally, the law turns to tithes, the tenth of all produce, grain, fruit, and livestock that belongs to God. Leviticus 27:30-33. The tithe, long established before the law, confirms God's ultimate ownership over creation and the believer's dependence on Him. Redeeming any part of the tithe required adding 1/5 of its value, reinforcing that offerings to God are not transactional, but sacred. Leviticus 27 closes on a solemn note. These are the commandments the Lord gave to Moses for the people of Israel on Mount Sinai. Leviticus 27:34. It reminds Israel that their worship, vows, and possessions are expressions of divine covenant, not personal ownership. In dedicating their lives and resources to God, the people declare that He alone is their true sustainer, lawgiver, and king. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thanks.